How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 10, Episode 14 of The Walking Dead. This episode is titled Look at the Flowers. We all know what that means, you know, Carol killing Lizzie. I don't know how that's going to play into the episode. Maybe she's going to hallucinate? Maybe? Or maybe she's going to... I don't know, maybe tell someone about Lizzie and Mika, because we don't know if she's told anyone outside of Tyrese who was there. She just said to Daryl in Season 5 that it was, like, hard, right? So we'll see if she actually does confess to what she did, or what she had to do to survive. Also, this is technically the penultimate episode, which is weird because this has never happened before, because obviously if you don't know, the finale has been delayed indefinitely, for now anyway. It'll probably come out in July, maybe, if they can edit it. Because they're probably in the final stages of editing. If it's 3 weeks before the episode comes out, they've probably got 2 or 3 things to finish up. You know? A lot of people have said, like, why can't you finish it, but other shows can't? It looks unprofessional. No, they've just got a strict schedule, because it's a yearly show. That's how they do it. It's not like a fucking Better Call Saul or Westworld, where they have time to wrap up the season. You know, they finish filming in November, then they start editing the second half, you know. And don't forget the sound mixing stuff and the sound. They've got to be in a studio to do that, compared to just do it at home. Yeah, like their PCs are the same as the studio ones. Behave, like, and plus it's harder to work from home, especially if it's a team collaboration. Last episode, actually, we're not even going to mention last episode because there's no point. Is it got any ramifications for the story other than maybe Daryl finding out about it? And I don't see it happening this episode because, based on the promo, they're still trying to figure out, okay, whose side Negan's on. So nobody knows Alpha's dead yet, other than Carol. But last episode, Judith found out Alpha's dead. So the timeline's a bit weird here. So let's just recap episode 12, shall we? Episode 12, Negan killed Alpha, Earl died, Gamma died, Carol and Negan were working together. Sort of, not really. I mean, Carol was a bit of an idiot. This makes Carol actually look worse, now that you think about it, because even though she sent Negan out to do it, she lied to her people about it, but I guess if they knew, it's still... Carol's fucking up. This could be her final season, dude, and I wouldn't mind it, because it makes sense. She's going down this path that is too dumb to follow. But yeah, that's what happened in episode 12. We had the hilltop fell, and I guess what's going on with Eugene then? So I guess I might be going to... Oh yeah, no, on the promo they're heading to Commonwealth, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I guess we could get right into this. It was a bit of a scuff intro, but whatever. What does she offer him? Lucille? That'd be a bit of a shit reward, though, wouldn't it?
Say on the Kangaroo Council deciding my fate. The old skin queen in your crosshairs.
Huh. God damn. Oh my god, he actually said it.
Stones on you.
So you in or out? And that'll help every man, woman, and child here.
No, I don't know if it will.
You know,
What the fuck's this music about? This is very Lost music right here.
not unless you do something to make them forget.
If the writing is really good, they're going to bring up the fact that Carol kept trying to go after Alpha. And Daryl's going to hate her even more. I'm going to love it. Well, he's not going to hate her, but he's just not going to appreciate her. Oh, that's fucking nice. Did you hear the music there? It's like a backwards version of the other Art of Death, right?
All
Is she satisfied, though?
Gate, so I can open up a new chapter in the Book of Negan.
Ha!
Then wait.
Just bring her head. After Carol's gone, just bring her head.
How long are we talking about?
Carol, don't cross Negan, dude. I liked how they remixed Art of Death there. Which is like, Art of Death is basically the, if anyone doesn't know this, it's basically the Pike scene. The music for the Pike scene. It's like an anagram for each character's name. Art of Death is just basically an anagram. Fuck, I missed Rick! Shit! Oh! We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Huh? Completely forgot about Magna. Where's Connie? Next episode, dude. Next episode. You're gonna have to, dude.
I just like Dante.
Oh, yeah, calm down, it's too much. Just calm down.
To conclusions.
It's gonna cure that cancer, dude. Well, maybe not cure it, but... Why did the audio quality just change? What was that? Yumiko goes? Actually, that's some... Oh, they should have both gone, dude. They both went in the comics. What? Hilltop's gone, dude. At least it has an impact, unlike the comics where they rebuilt it in 2 issues. Hey. Is Ezekiel going? Oh no, if they're gonna have a goodbye, one of them is dead as fuck.
Jerry.
It's probably gonna be Jerry though, isn't it? Because if Ezekiel's going Commonwealth, there's not really a danger there. Spoilers, I guess.
Make sure her legacy lives on.
No, dude.
Ezekiel.
Got a king. Oh. They've been together like probably since the very start. If you think about it. There she is again. You bitch. Oh no. Is his mask still...
Was with Negan.
Alright. She actually looks like she's like, bitch, what did you just say? He stitched it back on. Or something. He looked more badass with half of his face revealed though.
You hear her.
Yeah, she's saying, Beta, fuck you. You let me die. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Why would you pull out a knife and stab him in the back of the head? Just end it. What is he doing? He's mental. Is he going to get Lydia? Not seen Daryl yet.
Oh, sorry.
Why didn't you tell her? What?
Yeah.
Wait, is that Daryl?
Where's Alpha? Look.
She's dead. Why didn't you bring her head? You should have just took her head and take... Like, Cavill's not going to know. She's not going to come back to it. Is that a mask?
Mask in her. You think that your girlfriend let me out of that cell?
Wait, Cavill? Oh, the Cavillers are going to lose their shit now. Doesn't mean anything. Behave. He's getting with Connie. He's going to be more pissed at her now, like the fact that she lied to him, so... Carol ain't happening. If it would have happened, it would have happened in season 3.
Carol.
Oh, she's fucking back. Her brother and her daughter. Fuck off. Why are you still alive? You should be dead. Why is she still hallucinating? It's your fault. It's your fault, Beta, the cough. Don't look at him like that. You just... Oh my god, he's carrying her head. He's fucking lost it, dude. He's actually lost it. I would have killed him when he was like holding Alpha's head there at the pikes. I would have just stabbed him in the back of the head. Ended it there. You got me bit, dude. What is this? Where is this? How are we here? Where are we? What is this? It's cool we're getting more Beta though. I mean, it makes sense. Like without the Alpha, who's going to be the leader? Oh. Oh, he is again! I just saw his face! We just saw his face, he is the Vox. Finally. It is confirmed. He is the Vox Star.
But it was you who ended me.
Yes. Her accent's not as bad now.
Good in the name of vengeance. And now
Vengeance.
you go back. Mad at me? Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. Being out on your own.
Wait, was that Lizzie?
Tried it before.
The music's playing again, dude. Bear McCreary, you motherfucker. Very reminiscent of Morgan, even though it was very different. Cages.
Whispers.
Princess? I mean, she's been cast. Maggie, maybe? Nah, I don't think Maggie would have done a trap. It's got to be Princess, right?
A bunch of children almost died because of you.
Yeah, here's a point. Fucked you there, didn't he, Negan? I'm so glad that the writers are actually like thinking about it. They're like, okay, you know, like Half Moon. There he is, baby. In the comics, he was like a basketball player or something like that. It was stupid. What if it's Vinehurst actually singing? Yeah, that's him. What is she doing?
Do you hear me, you empty-headed slit?
What? What did she call her?
Safe, unless the whole freaking point was just to use her as.
That would have been a perfect opportunity to use fuck there, but whatever. The whole fucking point.
It's because you liked it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Uh-oh. How didn't they hear what he said?
The new offer.
Oh, that's very reminiscent of the comics there. The saviors kneeled to him and he was like, well, shit. That was fucking great. His little smile that he did. Take it off. Just take the full thing off. I'd say well, he can't, can he? Because Whisper, right?
Someone who was most definitely not the alpha,
Holding a gun.
holding the badass shotgun.
Yeah. Give it here. Give. And he's gonna kill them with it. I bet you he's like, what's the point?
That
Just to prove his
is
point.
what I'm talking about. That feels good. I mean,
Fuck off, he's enjoying this. You can tell he's loving this. The old persona's coming back.
real now, ain't it? A good time.
Oh my god, this is fucking sick! That's what I'm talking about! Daryl and Negan! Hell yeah, dude! That's what I'm talking about! That's two people he's killed. He's killed. Oh my god. Dude, I need more of that. I need more of Negan and Daryl actually like teaming up and working together. I need it. Was it shot?
Oh, no.
Oh, she got bit. Well, I didn't think it affected animals when they got bit. I guess it did. I guess we've never seen an animal get bit before, like, and then just live on. We've seen them usually get torn apart, but we've never seen them just get bit once and then. That's got to hurt him even more though, because of Shiva. I don't understand what she was trying to do here. Look at the flowers, Carol. Look at the flowers. Not the same as season 1.
Yeah,
No.
Is that supposed to make me like you?
No.
Good.
That's what I wanted. Did they skip over him coming back into Alexandria? You motherfuckers. You did! What the hell is he wearing? Yeah, no words can describe what kind of fucking mess she's made. Oh, we're in a city, dude. Is that CG? The background? Because they obviously didn't film in Pittsburgh. They've already signifying that Princess is here. With the purple and no, pink, should I say? Why does it sound like the Nazi zombies from fucking Call of Duty? Ah! It's gotta be Princess, right? She's a wacky character, so I wouldn't put that past her. There's pink and everything. Like, yeah, Princess is like the tacos and stuff like that. So it's pretty funny.
Oh my god, hi!
What has she got? What gun is that? 2 lies, 1 truth. The truth is you're the alpha. Didn't even look like it. Went into it. She's dead. Boba Fett? Wait, did he cut the hair? Look like Wait, is the mask changed? It looks different from behind. The mask looks different. Oh my god, he's wearing her face. Mental. What? That's it? What? Next episode, promo next episode. Shotgun Whisperer, what?
On the next episode of The Walking Dead.
Oh my god, they're already at Alexandria?
Prepare the Guardians. We walk.
What do you
Wait, he's
want?
in Alexandria?
Excuse me? If I wanted to attack, I'd hold the gun like this.
Alright.
I want to learn what you do, how to keep us safe.
Hell yeah, Daryl and Judith.
We've got way too many people counting on us back home. Missing this meeting isn't an option.
Gabriel's dead as fuck. They're in Alexandria though. They're, like, Beta and all them are at the windmill. Next episode's the finale though, technically. I mean, I hope the actual finale is a part of the Blu-ray. Because it'd be a bit weird if it wasn't. The Blu-ray might be delayed though. They might delay the Blu-ray for a little bit until the season's done. Because you can't call it the season 10 Blu-ray and not include the actual finale. You know? Now for some reason, the recording decided to cut off. Good thing it was just after the episode finished though, and after the promo, so fuck. Overall though, this episode was pretty solid. The dialogue was good, definitely. But in terms of where the story goes, actually, there wasn't huge story developments other than Beta taking control of the Horde properly and kind of becoming the Alpha, which we all knew was going to happen. And then Negan and Daryl kind of interacting, everyone finding out about Negan being the savior, like saving people, killing Alpha, and also Daryl finding out about Carol misleading him and lying to him. But then, next episode, we better fucking get Daryl's reaction to Rick possibly still being alive. If I don't get it, I need it. So yeah, I'd probably call this the second weakest episode. The weakest episode in the second half for me is probably last episode, Michonne's last episode. I enjoyed it when I first watched it, which was the reaction. But then when I watched it again, it wasn't enjoyable because the Virgil stuff, ugh. Like, what a shit character. I get why they voted him in, but it's just so they could get rid of Michonne. But I think what really fucked Michonne's last episode was it being in like a weird order. Like she had like a couple of episodes, and then she gets split off for like what? How many episodes? 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 episodes, 4 or 5 episodes. But with Vic's final episode, it was all connected. Like his final 5 episodes, like they were connected. There was no split in between them, and it felt like we were watching Vic's final episodes properly. But with Michonne, it was all jumbled up, and the episode Michonne was focused on other characters more. So they really kind of was like, yeah, nah, fuck Michonne. She's not too important. I mean, she wasn't really, to be fair. I love Negan in this episode. It was fantastic. Just seeing him and Daryl interact was so great. And also, I loved how his old persona came back, which has proved my theory correct of him acting in seasons 7 and 8. He puts on an act. That's not the real Negan. I've always said this. The real Negan is the one we saw sitting next to Daryl, you know. And I was also right about him enjoying it. He does enjoy the Whisperers. Like, I said that, what was episode 9? Like, you know he enjoys that shit. And then you've got... And it was actually pretty cool, though, too. Alpha's shotgun only had 1 bullet in it. Was it Alpha's shotgun? Well, yeah, I guess her body's still at the cabin, right? Yeah, I guess they found her body and then took her shotgun. She only had one bullet. Guns are kind of useless nowadays, because don't forget, people say like, whoa, what about the ammo? Like, why don't they have any ammo? It's been 8 years. They don't have any resources to get that ammo. I think it's fairly obvious. If gas ran out, then where do you think they're going to get the ammo from? What do they need the ammo for? They didn't think they'd need the ammo anyway. They didn't think they'd get into another war situation with anyone. Like, they thought they were safe. Princess arrived towards the end of the episode. We'll probably get more of her next episode. She actually has the LMG. I can't believe they actually did it. It's literally the comic cover, which is fucking great. Oh my god, hi! I can't really give an opinion on her yet. In the comics, she was kind of pointless, because she got brought in right towards the end of the comics, and it was like, you thought they were going to explore her character more? Nope, they just ended the comics. So it was just like, why bring the new characters in? Just to like convince the audience that the comics was going to keep on going for a while. And we've got more evidence. Yet again, Scott Gimple has said there's no plans to end the show in the next 2 seasons, which just confirms that season 12 is confirmed. I wouldn't end it. They've literally stated this. It's not going to end where the comics ended. It'd be so shit. Why do people think that'll be a good ending? The comics ending was shit. Character storylines and plot points were left unfinished. It was bad. They skipped over too much shit. The way they killed Vic with this full circle bullshit. We are not the Walking Dead. It's like, Vic's death was better in the show, and he didn't even die. That says something about the comics writing in the last 50 or so issues. As soon as Alpha died, that's when the comics went downhill. Well, even before then, it was pretty bad. Like, I hate the Negan situation in the comics. Negan as a character's redemption arc was pointless. Enough of the comics. But the princess, seeing her is cool. I'm interested to see what they do with her as a character. But we've only got 1 episode left, so either we'll explore a little bit about her. I'm thinking people might not like her at first. It'll be similar to Negan. She's a bit over the top. But deep down, I think she does have a decent personality. But she's been alone for a long time, so she's gone a little bit cuckoo. A little bit crazy. So obviously she's like, oh my god! Hey! What's going on? And I think the Commonwealth storyline is probably going to be left unfinished because of the finale being delayed. It was probably still going to end on a cliffhanger though. I wonder if Maggie's going to come back next episode or the finale. But next episode is technically the finale. But like, I wonder, because the way Angela Kang worded Maggie's return, she'll appear in the nick of time. I don't think that's relating to Commonwealth. I think she might get back as everything's about to fall. Like, we think the survivors are losing, they're getting defeated, and then rockets and ammo, and it's Maggie's group. Like, she might come back with like a convoy. What else was he? We had that weird scene with Carol, like, oh, look at the flowers, and that's where the title of the episode comes into play. Then, I don't know, it was just weird. It felt a bit disjointed. Like, why? Why was she hallucinating it? Did she feel guilty over things? There's a lot of, like, I don't know. Either Carol's gonna die this season, or this is like her turning point. This is where she stops being stupid. And, well, I mean, she's killed... Alpha's dead now, but still. I mean, Ezekiel still got the cancer, obviously. That goodbye between him and Jerry, I don't know. That spells something bad for one of them. That was like a Eugene and Abraham goodbye. Like, this is the last time they're going to see each other. So I think Jerry could die in the finale or next episode. It'd be a twist of events if Jerry got a certain tower death. Which next episode is called The Tower, so that's fucking scary. And they've been mentioning the tower in the second half. Gabriel mentioned the tower, or like the water tower, and it's like, oh no. I'm really... Oh yeah, and Beta. The Beta stuff. Actually, let's go to the Beta stuff. Like, before we even talk about, like, next episode, what could happen in next episode. The Beta stuff, fucking great. I love it. Because in the comics, I kind of brought it up in the reaction, but in the comics, he was like a basketball player? I think, yeah, he was a basketball player. And it's like, they tried to make his the big reveal, and it's just like, Aaron and Jesus are just like, oh, he's a basketball player. That's cool. And then that's it. That's the end of that. Like, you have all this mystery around his identity, and then you just play it off like 2 seconds. It's like, what the fuck? But in the show, they've kind of built up to it. They've kept his identity hidden, and now they're starting to unveil it, because now we're getting more of Beta's character. He's no longer sidelined by Alpha, so we can get a little bit more of Beta. And I've heard Ryan Hurst has said he's had a good conversation with Scott Gimple. Either that's because he's going to appear next season, or a Beta movie. I feel there'd be no point in a Beta movie, though. Like, we've already kind of seen his origin turning into a Whisperer. So do we need the movie? I'd be pissed if we get a Beta movie before we even get a Negan movie, or a Negan miniseries. I wouldn't... You know what I wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind, like, a miniseries set before the apocalypse. You know? Like, kind of exploring what these characters were like before shit hit the fan. Like, I'd love to see something like that. Because you wouldn't need really a big budget for it, because, you know, you wouldn't have to, like, CGI it and get all the walkers in, do makeup. Because we've seen this before. Like, with... Oh my god, I'm already thinking of the possibilities, because there's been rumours about the governor getting his own movie. I already know what you could title that. You could just call it The Walking Dead Rise of the Governor. Right? Isn't that already a book? Or Rise of the Governor. Like, you could just call it that, The Walking Dead Rise of the Governor. Here's Negan, we need a Walking Dead, here's Negan, we need... They're talking about all these spin-offs, but now is the best time. You need a Negan spin-off before JDM gets a bit too old, and you can't really pull off that mask of, oh wait, this is early Negan. I'm trying to think, like, what other characters we could get. Maybe, like, a Whisperer stuff. That'd be interesting. A Whisperer's backstory, like a proper one, like how they actually managed to bring all these people together in this cult. That would be cool, because they could still get away with that. Like, you know, Samantha Morton still looks... Well, I mean, they not young, but you know what I mean? They can still get away with it because it's so recent. With Negan, JDM looks completely different compared to how he looked like in Season 6 in terms of... I mean, they got away with it last episode with the flashbacks, but even then you could kind of tell that his hair's a little bit shorter, because in the finale he's got a full head of hair. In last episode it's kind of like shortened here. Because I've just rewatched Season 6's finale, so you can really tell. I wouldn't mind a Dixon brother spin-off, like Merle and Daryl, but it's one of those situations where that might be harder to do because, you know, Norman Reedus is looking, compared to what he looked like in Season 1, he looks very different. And that's due because of the hair, but I don't think he'd cut his hair for a spin-off because it might, unless Daryl cuts his hair in the main show, which I'd love, because it'd be similar to what Carl did in the comics, where he cut his hair because it was so long and then he just kind of got the short hair again. I hope Norman Reedus does that eventually, just cuts his hair. Then people will be like, oh my god, Daryl dies. Nope, he's just got short hair in the show now. That's what I thought they were going to do for the time skip, but they never did it. So I was like, well, his hair would be much longer though. If he didn't cut it, it'd be like down here. But I guess Carol did. She does kind of trim it up and stuff every now and again. I wouldn't mind a mini-series of like what happened between the time skip. I know we kind of got that last season, but with more of an extent on that. Instead of just the Jocelyn stealing the kids stuff, which was like year 1, right? What about the rest of the years? What did Daryl do for the rest of the years? Enough about the spin-off and the backstories. I only say that because of what Vinehurst said about like Scott. He got approached by Scott Gimple. And I know people don't like Scott Gimple. He ruined The Walking Dead. He's ruining Fear. Fear was ruined the day it aired. Behave. Fucking Fear sucks. It always has sucked. The characters are just not that good. I'd love to see Morgan in the main show. Absolutely. The writing's just better in the main show. I'm sorry. but it is. The World Beyond is obviously a mini-series. It's a two mini-series event, 2-season mini-series event. And a lot of people are saying that might tie into the season 10 finale. That's why they've delayed it. No, I got bullshit on that, because how would it tie into it? Like, what would they bring a character in? But what would be the point? Because World Beyond set like a year before season 10 anyway, so the timeline doesn't line up. And even Fear's timeline doesn't line up with The Walking Dead. Fear's so far behind Walking Dead. I think Fear season 5 was just before season 9, and that was 6-7 years ago for the characters in the main show. Next episode looks pretty good. I can't wait to see next episode, also known as the pseudo finale, the kind of temporary finale. I mean, they need to come out and say whether or not episode 16 will be a part of the Blu-ray. I think it will be. I think just the Blu-ray will be delayed for a couple of months, because how's this going to fuck the schedule for season 11 though? Because people are saying like, oh no, we'll get episode 16, but we won't have to wait as long for season 11. Yes, we will, because season 11's been delayed. The pre-production's been delayed. Pre-production is obviously like planning the locations and writing. They're probably finishing up the writing for maybe like the second half of the season now, because you got to brainstorm the whole season, you know. I will see you for episode 15, and hopefully I'll maybe do like a top 10 ranking video. It might be after the actual finale airs though, because I can't compare the whole season of season 10 without the actual finale, because what would be the point? So I'm probably going to do like a top 10 ranking video of each season, and maybe even do a top 10 ranking video of episodes. But that might take a little bit longer, because there's a lot of fucking episodes that I enjoy and love throughout the show, and a lot of them are from season 2. So, specifically, like most of the Shane stuff in season 2, I fucking love it. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Ta-ta and farewell.